give you a behind the scenes look of what's happening on Leap into Live Selling. And let me tell you, I've got some amazing individuals here for you today because they just showed me how to like level up my graphics, which if you've ever struggled to like put your graphics in certain areas like me sometimes, they're gonna blow your minds. Think of it as like those home makeovers. You know what I'm talking about? Like on Netflix. Paul, have you ever watched this TV show on, oh, it's called The Home Edit. You're like the Ecamm edit. Okay, let me tell you who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Ana Gil and Fuljens Henry. They're united by a shared mission to inspire, educate, and entertain communities through innovation, creativity, and of course, compassion. They strive to empower individuals and organizations by providing valuable insights, support, and opportunities for growth. And let me tell you, every time I speak to them, I feel like I'm always leveling up, always growing, always evolving whenever I talk to them. And together they co-host 2 weekly live shows. I mean, where do you find the time? They've got Ecamm Network, which is ENN News, a weekly show to discover what's new and happening in the ever-evolving world of Ecamm and social media. Not only that though, but they've got Building Blocks, a weekly tutorial show that guides viewers through the basics of live streaming, video production, and planning. They are talented, my friends. Paul Duncan, I know that you know this as well. So in addition to their shows, Ana and Fulgens work closely with creators and business professionals to help them organize their content and unlock their full potential. It's like the ultimate combination lock. It's like the cheat code when it comes to Ecamm. They offer tailored guidance, support, and mentorship, enabling clients to effectively communicate their message, expand their reach, and achieve their goals. So by combining their passion for storytelling and technology, Ana and Fulgens are committed to fostering a sense of community and cultivating an environment where creativity thrives and meaningful connections are forged. So having said that, let me bring the crew out because y'all just made me read. I like read. That was like a really good karaoke thing right there.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
I
That
love
was
it.
an amazing introduction.
Yes, it was.
No, dude, I was like, hold up. First of all, you sent it to me in a PDF, and then I have to like put that in my show flow notes. Like, come on,
Right.
friends. All right, here's who we got today. We've got a Facebook user. Fulgens and Ana are a blessing to all of us. That is very true.
Aw,
Hold
thank
on, wait a
you.
second. You get
Look at
There you
that.
go.
they're a
Gotta have the
blessing
heart.
to all of us. OMG. How are you two?
We're awesome. How are
Yes.
you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited because now I'm looking at the date and the countdown for Leap into Live Selling. And I'm like, yo, have you guys like really looked at the lineup?
Yes.
oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Epic.
It's
And,
It is
and
epic.
yeah, it's like I every single leap, right? It just keeps us anything should be, right? Elevating. And this one is like, I'm like
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. And just giving our brief experience with live selling and for other people and for ourselves
Mhm.
and some of the goals we want to do on Amazon. This is the leap that I am most excited for right now.
Right.
Is I haven't been so excited for a leap
Yeah.
as much as I am for this one.
Right. Yeah.
because we're gonna try to shop. Is that why? Because I mean, look at you, Fulgens. Look at you. He's like, wait a second. I'm excited for this because we're gonna be talking about Amazon Live and shopping and like he's all pop, like all
Yeah.
dressed up.
Hey, let's go. How about this? There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. So let me tell you, because when I was putting together, my email to my list of like these are some things that you could expect with Leap into Live, I definitely saw Kelly Noble Mirabella talking about Amazon Live and how she's leveraging that to build passive income, and she has this amazing TikTok channel where she shows people things behind the scenes. I spoke to Rocky Nash Live about like 2 weeks ago. Have you guys met her?
Oh, we have.
Yeah.
She's an awesome Building Blocks viewer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
Like
we're gonna
in
chat
person
with her some
or
more
like
later
just
today.
virtually
Yeah.
in the community?
It's
Like-
it's awesome. Rocky is great, and she's going to be one of the speakers.
She is going to be one of the speakers, and so I'm excited to have her on board. And then I spoke to Paul Gowder, and he was talking about how he does like these little hidden Mickeys whenever he does this show, like surprises, which you guys were also kind of talking about too. Did you want to like preview
Yes.
that?
I haven't heard it that way. Hidden Mickeys?
Yeah, I saw the clip that you posted, Stephanie, and that was the first time I came across that.
Right? We have hidden Mickeys.
Yeah,
Do you know what
but
hidden Mickeys
Stephanie,
are?
you put us full screen for a reason. What did you want us to do?
Wait, no.
To talk
Do you
about
know,
the
do
hidden
you know,
Mickeys.
Yeah, do you know what hidden Mickeys are?
I didn't know. Now I do.
Yeah.
It's like Easter eggs, right?
Yeah, it's like Easter
Yeah.
eggs. So if you've ever gone to Disneyland or Disney World, they have like these little hidden Mickey icons, and it's like a scavenger hunt. But yeah, so he says that he does a lot of those inside of his show. And
That's
what I
awesome.
was hoping for was like, what are some surprises and giveaways that you guys are thinking about for Leap?
Yes. So for all of those attending, right, you're going to attend this incredible lineup day 1, day 2. So pay attention to the classes because we are going to be asking and highlighting the top moments of the day. And if you get those moments right, you are going to get some goodies from us. It could be graphics, it could be one-on-ones, just like all of the other speakers are also going to be giving, and other things. So we're gonna get. They're going to be surprises.
Right, and in addition to those surprises that we have for everybody attending, we have some live selling graphic goodies for you all, and they're all 100% created inside Ecamm Live.
Wait, can we have like a my goodies sound effect?
yes, we gotta have that.
My goodies.
I'm gonna
My
repurpose
goodies.
Make a note.
this, and it's just gonna be my goodies. Because you're like, look, here's my goodies. You get your templates and everything. See, Anna's already like, okay, let's go.
That's
doing
it.
it.
Gotta add that to the
We're
Roadcaster Pro
doing it.
ASAP.
Yeah, but you guys got some really cool things going on because you were like, oh, and Stephanie, look at this, and you like tap the stream deck, and you're like, look at this lower third, and you guys, you're so talented. Can you like give them a quick preview of like what to expect from a graphics perspective?
Yeah, for sure. So we have this one. Boom.
Oh, that's
Right?
so nice. Yeah.
Inspired by a very popular, well-renowned home shopping channel, right?
Yes, and the cool thing about it is that you can customize anything in here.
Yes,
This
from
is
the
all-
camera background to the colors, everything in there. And as Anna was gonna say, it's all Ecamm Live text overlays.
Yep.
Yes.
Stop it. I'm like, I missed your face because you guys blurred yourselves out. Wait, how did you do that? Okay, see, now I'm like
camera blur.
fascinated. Yeah, like why'd you guys blur yourself out? Wait,
It looks cool though, right?
wait, how did you do that? I don't understand.
Let's
my
go
mind
back.
is-
Let's do behind the scenes for Stephanie and the
we
viewers.
can do a live
Can
demo
you?
mode for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Let's
about
do
to
it.
get like a real live. Oh, because I was like, wait, I know how to put graphics on there, but how did you like Gaussian
my
blur
gosh.
yourself? Like, I don't
Check
understand.
this out.
Right. So if you make us full screen, Steph, we'll just do it real quick and show
Y'all
you
just about
how.
to take over the show. You're like, Stephanie, if you just give us the keys to the show, we'll just take over the show, please. Okay.
So if we come here to your camera effects, and if you're on Ecamm Live 4.0 or higher, you have under camera effects, there's blur effect right here. Let me just hold on. Blur effect right here. And then we just click on that and you just go on the sliding scale and add some blur to your camera like so.
Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, Paul Duncan, Mr. Paul Duncan, he's like, it's the witness protection camera effect. It is!
Yes.
Stop it! You know what I'm thinking?
Yes, it is.
I'm thinking that like if I wanted like, okay, does anyone want to have like a confession? You could jump into the studio and I can Gaussian blur witness protection program filter on you, and I think that would be amazing.
Yeah,
And
you can
mask
add
their
colors.
voice.
Yeah, you can add colors too. Like you can have a gradient, like this gradient, if you wanted to add a blur to it. Just
Yeah.
get really fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you
Well-
so fancy? This is okay.
This-
Obviously, this is why you have two shows, because you're like, hold on a second. I'm gonna give you the news, and I'm gonna show you the building blocks. I'm gonna show you all the things, and then I'm gonna show you like the debrief for day 1 and day 2. You guys are on a roll. I love it.
Listen for real. I mean, it's like Ecamm Life is just such a cool. I mean, it's like everything that you need, right? And it's so easy because the tools are already included in the program. So it's really easy to have fun and then to make it as advanced as you want at the same time.
Absolutely.
So with ENN, we go advanced, and then with building blocks, we teach you how we're doing what we're doing on ENN.
See, I love that. So you guys don't even know this. Like for those of you that are relatively new when it comes to Ecamm, like even in this show, I had like a certain look and feel that I already had, but I'm used to having like one other guest on the show. And then these two, obviously they always got to like roll in with an entourage. And I was like, let me resize my screen just for you. And you could do that on the fly. And I think most people don't realize that. Like I could move this around, I could float around, I could hide behind her.
Oh, that looks cool.
Hide behind you?
No, like right next to us. Like no, back. Yeah, look at that. Like a little bit closer to us, a little bit closer.
Oh, there's
but
a
the
delay.
graphics moving. Yeah.
But you know what?
Well, now Stephanie knows how to
you.
group and move, so.
No, I got you.
Oh, yes,
This is what you're
Stephanie
saying.
has-
I could hang out with the both of you. I could
Yeah, look at that.
here. Wait a second. I'm totally messing up my screens right now, but that's
I don't.
okay.
But you need to be big.
Hi, friends. I'll sit in the middle. What do you think? What do you think? I could be a little thought bubble. That's hilarious.
That's
Yeah, on the fly.
On the fly. But it's cool though. I really like the fact that I can edit things as much as I need to. I can, put the graphics here or over there. And I feel like it makes it really dynamic. And like one of the best ones too is, let's see. What right here? Gabe is saying, who's better at doing live demos, Sean, Doc Rockboard, or Fuljens?
We won't go there.
Let's not do that.
Those are some fighting words right there. Hold on. We need like a, who do you think is going to win between Fuljens and Doc Rock?
The smart answer is ask Doc.
I love that. That's hilarious. Okay. So for those of you that are tuning in, if you haven't heard, Leap Into Live Selling is happening April 24th and the 25th, and it's virtual. I'm personally excited because I get to be on campus with the crew to see them in person. But like I said, we have some amazing speakers. Mario Armstrong is in the lineup. You've got Kelly Noble Mirabella. You've got Paul Gowder, Rocky Nash Live. Who else is it? Rob Balasabas. Oh, my brother from another mother. Like,
Kirk, it's going to be there too. Yeah.
And the Dealcasters.
Yeah.
And the
Chris and Jim.
Dealcasters.
It's a great lineup.
Yeah, that's hot. Okay, you guys got another graphic that you wanted to show too, yeah?
Yes, but I have a question for you, Stephanie, because actually you probably have shared this before, but I don't remember or anything. So how did Leap start? How did the series start?
Now we're interviewing you.
Yeah, because I really don't know that.
No, well then let me make this nice then, because I don't want to be like this little tiny thing.
Yeah, go for it. Put
This is
yourself
some
in big screen too.
repurposing gold right now. Hold on a second. Let me fix this. I need to fix this. How did it happen? Well, let me fix this. I messed it up. That's okay. When it came to Leap Into Live, I remember, God, it had to have been 2019. Had to be maybe 2020. Yeah, right before all of that stuff had happened. And Katie and I were really thinking, how do we create an event that all of the Ecamm fam can get into and learn from one another? Because as you saw, Ecamm Live, there's so many features and functionalities, and sometimes you kind of hold on to one feature and you're like, okay, cool, I'm gonna roll with that. And then you meet other Ecamm fam users like you guys that are taking it to the next level. And so we didn't want it to be one of those things where, there's keynote speeches from people that don't use Ecamm. Like, we really wanted to highlight the community, because it's really you that's pushing it to its limits. Like the things that you guys do, like like the Gaussian blur, like stop it. I didn't even know that was like a thing. Like I could have a witness protection program show. Did not even think about that. And so that's how it first happened. So it was like Leap Into Live. And I was really trying trying to introduce people to the world of live streaming. These are the benefits. This is how you get started. This is how you structure a show. This is where we see it evolving. And it's kind of crazy, you guys, when I go back and I watch the very first keynote, like a lot of what we predicted did come into fruition. And not only that though, but if you take a look at the lineup of the first few speakers on how their shows looked and how it evolved now, like, first of all, I'm looking at like your background. I was like, you guys, that's totally different. Like, what happened?
Right.
You know, it's like, why is it every episode I see you, I like instantly want to buy something new? This is probably why I try to stay off of like the Ecamm Facebook group, but no, seriously. And so then it was Leap into Live. That was the first name. Leap into Live was make the leap into live streaming and see what you can do. And the feedback was amazing in the sense of people were saying like, wow, like I learned so much. I found this new community that I can be a part of. And then there was Leap into Podcasting. And that was last year, right?
Yeah,
Leap into Podcasting was last year. Then we had another Leap into Live bootcamp. I think this is the fourth one. At this point, all the years are blurring and it's been amazing.
Yes,
It's been great. And the thing is, like, they have all been so great. Just like you mentioned, you can see from previous years the evolution of not only the series, but the speakers, the participants, and you can see what they have done with the knowledge that they have, learned, all of that. And the cool thing about it as well is that it's free and all the sessions are going to be live, but there is a $35, right? That it includes all of the previous ones, right? All of the previous
replays,
So all of that, you can see it, and all that information is so relevant till now.
Absolutely.
Because you can start, like, there are some people who are in different stages of their live streaming career or their live streaming journey, and Leap into Live was first,
right?
Then the podcasting, and then now live selling. Right. So all of that is a whole series. Right. And when I was thinking about it, I was like, man, like, this is so great.
It's perfect, right? Yeah. Especially like new Ecamm users coming in, right? So you have, and I just want to learn how to live stream for the first time. Leap into live stream. Oh, so now that I have a hang of it, I'm interested in dabbling into podcasting. So leap into podcasting. Let me incorporate some. I have all this gear lying around. Let me do some live selling. Yeah. Now we have leap into live selling. It's just the trifecta.
For sure. It's just I really, because it's free and all you have to do is invest your time. So that's the thing that always gets to me. I'm like, man, this is a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
And we do this every single day, every single week, almost, because this is what we do. And we are still impressed with all of the information that is backed and all of the, not only Leap into the Leap into Live series, but everything that Ecamm does.
Yep.
All the shows that Ecamm provides to all of the community. So I don't know. I just, sorry to go on a tangent. I'm really impressed with everything.
Absolutely.
All of that.
Absolutely.
Honestly, every Leap into Live is a masterclass. You know what too? I feel like the Ecamm fam, we're like low-key competitive. Not even gonna lie. Like, do you notice how, like, you guys, okay, first of all, how long have you been planning, like, okay, what are we gonna wear for Leap into Live? How are we gonna set up the studio? Our slides gotta look like this. Like, our graphics gotta do this. There's gonna slide. Yeah. How long have you been planning for, like, your red carpet debut for Leap into Live? Like, let's be serious.
It's true. It's so
true.
For
like, it's more for when it's like a live event. For here, we just Full just asked me, hey, what are you gonna wear? And I'm like, blue. And then he goes and plans, because he's the one who plans all the outfits.
the coordinating.
I was the same way. And I think that's kind of funny because most people probably don't even realize this when you are a live stream host. I was thinking, oh, okay, so what are the branding colors for the Backstage Pass and Leap into Live? Oh, it's these specific colors. And I was like, okay, well, what can I wear that will flow into it? Because if I wore like neon green right now, like,
that wouldn't fly.
That's not cute.
You would look good and grab attention, but
no, I think if I wore neon green, I feel like Doc and Caleb would be like, oh, green screen on Stephanie. 3, 2, 1, and I would die. Can you imagine that?
Oh my gosh.
So Fuljens asked me what I'm wearing, and then he matches the outfit.
And I coordinate with what you're wearing. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
That's what it is. So I have like all my dresses for the whole week, just like Stephanie says. So I have all of my outfits done, and racks and all of that. And then Fuljens asks, "What are
Yeah.
you wearing?"
Yeah. So I could just grab my blazer and I'm good to go.
Okay, so real talk. When you're doing the live streaming, are you like fully dressed or you do like the business mullet? Is it like business on top and then yoga pants on the bottom or sweatpants? Like, are you dressed to the nines?
Well,
It depends.
I always dress.
Yeah, you're always
Yeah,
dressed. But me, I can do like a mixture sometimes. Yeah.
You're a mullet dresser.
Yeah.
I'm a mullet dresser too. Let us know in the
Anna is
comments
like
if you're a
just
mullet
fully-
dresser too.
Yeah, because you never know when you have to get up.
Get
The
up,
Yeah,
yeah.
the other day we were on building blocks and my son got locked out and I had to get up. So imagine if I was wearing
half dressed.
half dressed. Yeah, or like, PJ pants or something. Even though I have cute PJ pants. But anyway, so yeah. How did we get here? How did we get here?
Because it's Backstage Pass. This is what we talk about. I feel like, again, I'll get us back. So we talked about like the evolution of Leap into Live and how you can, and it's interesting too, because we talked about like, you could leap into live streaming and then we started teaching them how you could build a business around it. Like the return on investment that you get in Ecamm is absolutely mind-blowing because not only do you have the Ecamm fam that is supporting you, promoting you, and willing to be a guest on your show, but now they're sharing with you how they're building a remote live streaming production business. Sometimes I even have clients who are like, Stephanie, can you fly out to New York? And I'm like, no, you could talk to Luria or you could talk to India Delgado. I'm not gonna fly out there, but this is going to be an opportunity for you guys to take your passion for live streaming and turn it into a lucrative business. Mm-hmm. And so then we even talked about podcasting, which you guys have probably seen. Video podcasting is now blowing up, and hold on a second. Now that you get the isolated tracks for the videos, like stop it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
That is that's a saver.
Oh yeah.
That's a lifesaver.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Isolated
repurposing
audio, isolated
standpoint?
video.
Complete game changer. Like now I know that if I'm going to be a guest on somebody's show and I know that they're using Ecamm, I'm like, oh, can you give me the raw footage without all your graphics so that way I can repurpose it into like my digital confetti? Like what's your favorite feature? Because for me, like that was like on the come up for me.
Yeah, that's a great feature for me. Also, it's just because I repurpose is the marker feature where you can just mark whatever spot you want to repurpose.
Mm-hmm.
So you can name it as well as you go through, and then once the stream is done, you're able to go back to that specific moment, and then it's already labeled in time. So it makes it really easy.
Ecamm? There's a marker feature?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Please school me right now.
So if you press M, right, Ecamm automatically marks it. If you do Shift M, do Shift M, you can name it.
You can name it. Yeah.
Do you do it?
I just did it and it said marker added.
Yeah.
And you'll get a file at the end along with your recording of your timestamps.
Yes.
Just like a YouTube timestamp.
Makes it so easy, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Listen.
Wait, how do you do that? Because I feel like if I'm talking to you guys and I'm super engaged, I guess I could have it like a stream deck of like, oh, mark this, but.
Or you just press M.
Yeah.
You don't even have to label it because it depends on how much, and just that's why there are two options. So you can either Shift M or M, and then afterwards you get the stamps. So you can just go and revisit those specific timestamps.
Right.
So that's your favorite feature?
One of them. The other one is like isolated audio is pretty cool.
Yeah. For me, it's one of the new features in 4.0. It's the interactive web widgets. So if I don't want to do screen share, I could just bring in an entire website as a widget and interact with it directly inside of Ecamm. So
that is great.
I love that.
Yeah.
It just it eases the workflow significantly, where you don't have to rely on another external monitor and just controlling everything from your program window inside of Ecamm.
Yeah, it makes production way easier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. See?
And that's what I'm saying. Is like the things when we are doing outside productions and we're talking about it, and customers go, "Oh, can you do that?" We are confidently saying, "Yes, we can."
Yeah.
Because we have Ecamm Live. If we just we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm like fascinated now. Like I had to stop because I was like, wow. I know that I have to do my presentation as well. And you know how sometimes like when you do a presentation and then you're like, okay, now I need to calm down from my adrenaline and just chill for a second and be alone. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I feel like as soon as I'm done, I want to like turn around and be like, who's next? You know, and it's like keep the momentum going because every time, like I said, when I sit down and I talk to you guys, I feel like there's so much more I could be doing. And it's not in like a competition type of way, but it's more of it's inspiration and it's motivation for me to keep up with what's changing in the live streaming arena. Because remember the first time like virtual cam, like Ecamm virtual cam popped out,
Oh my gosh. Right.
and then we're all like showing up to Zoom meetings, like
All the lots and stuff. Yeah.
Look at my aperture.
hold on, that's merch right there. That's merch right
That's
there.
a real blurry background right there. That's a real blurry background.
Oh my God.
And we got them disappear. Everything's great.
Again. Okay, so wait, can we tell them about what's happening in October too? Can we do that?
Yes, we can. It's
Okay,
out.
go.
Yeah. Go ahead, Fuljens Henry.
Yeah, we have Creator Camp coming up, and this is going to be Ecamm's first in real life event. And it's not just like a conference with speakers, it's going to be hands-on workshops and fellowship and a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
This is going to be epic. And there's a waiting list right now. They're actually moving people off the waiting list and they're capping the event at 100. So people need to sign up.
Yeah.
We tell them every Monday.
Our amazing moderator, the incredible Paul Duncan,
yes.
is in the comments, so he can actually add the link to it if you want to experience what it is like to be in a community where you have the utmost support from everybody. The competition is I don't even know how to describe it. Like clean competition is inspiring competition.
Yeah, the inspiration is real. Yeah.
Yeah. Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
And to say that you were part of Ecamm's first ever in real life
yeah.
event.
Yeah.
Right. And it's happening in Amesbury, Massachusetts at Ecamm headquarters, which is like about an hour away from Boston.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And you know, we saw a little inside of like the spaces that they're going to use. And Ecamm gets fancy. That's what we gotta say. Ecamm gets fancy.
Gets fancy. And not only that, but there are so many great workshops where like you're gonna be doing a live production with Jill, right? And we're gonna be doing graphics. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. So
Oh my God. Hold on, wait a second. Here we go.
There you go.
No, honestly, okay, see now I feel like that is also even going to be the red carpet. I feel like everyone's gonna like drop their merch. Check what would you say about aperture?
right. Everybody's just gonna be walking around with their own aperture.
Trademark, Fuljens Henry, trademark. No, that is the event where we're gonna be planning outfits starting like come July.
Right. Exactly.
Wait, so are we looking for clothing sponsors now? Is that what's happening?
Live selling, let's see what's up.
Right.
That's amazing. So again, you guys, like if you're relatively new when it comes to Ecamm, I love that you said it's fellowship. It really is. It's one of those things where you're fostering a sense of community and you're really cultivating that environment, that creativity. I love that Ecamm is doing that. I don't think any other, often imitated, never duplicated. I haven't seen anyone else do this at all whatsoever for the live streaming community.
Right. Yeah. It's
epic.
It's absolutely epic. Shout out to Eddie Garrison. He says, I love these two. They do such a great job. They hung out with you. Eddie's a beast. He's everywhere. I always see him on Twitter. I'm like, hey man, what you doing? And like he's one of the, I don't know what he does. He's everywhere. He responds to every comment. He's got this, he's that going on. Eddie, are you going to be, I hope he's going to be there.
Right?
Yeah.
Are we going to be, Paul, my outfit will be what Ecamm merch I am wearing today.
Everyone's going to be like, here's my merch. Here's a QR code so you could buy it while I'm walking, I'm buying and I'm walking. I'm buying and I'm walking. It's just like.
You're going to be like real life walking and talking, live selling.
Right? Walking like
that's the trifecta. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Stephanie, so I have another question for you.
What's up?
So when you had a show talking about SEO, right? Right?
Showrunner? Which one?
I was, yeah, talking about, I don't
It
know
was
which one
probably in
it was.
showrunner.
Yeah, yeah, talking about SEO. And let
Mm.
me tell you how your name is was a synonym with live selling.
Oh, yeah.
For real. Like your SEO strategy is a killer, is on point because
Yes.
any one of you will Google live selling and Stephanie
Yeah.
Garcia comes on.
It's Steph EO.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's
Steph
Stephanie.
EO.
Oh,
It's Steph,
Oh, you were on point today, son.
Fuljens, you are
Steph
on
EO.
fire. Oh my, I need like a fire sound effect, like a boom.
Right, like a,
Oh, wait. We had another Fuljens moment here. You know?
there you go.
Yeah.
There you
You know,
go.
and I do have to attribute it to the fact that, like, when you do go live, it gets you on that fascination fast track because when you can multi-stream to multiple destinations, you could tap into that. People are going to get to know you and you get on that fast track to building that know, like, and trust factor. And then you go through the digital confetti, repurpose the heck out of that content, and boom, like you're ready to go. So from an SEO perspective, yeah. And here's the thing too, is that when you start live streaming and you show off your skills, right? Especially your speaking skills, people are more than happy to put you on their podcast or on their live streams. And when, let's be honest, live streamers, we promote our shows. So you're already getting that SEO on the front end, the SEO when the show goes live, the repurposing that comes after. So if you're not doing that, you're sleeping
Right.
on it.
Yeah, coming from you, yes, take it.
That's right.
Seriously, there's no reason for you not to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, live selling, it's a thing, dude. I mean, sometimes I look back and I'm like, this video is still getting like views. It's still driving leads. And so if you're not using live streaming to build your leads, again, man, it's okay. You don't have to. I'll do it. You know, Ana
I'll do it. I'll
Fuljens,
take
Dave, Paul will do it because
know?
we're going to leap into live. We're going into leap into live selling. We're going to creator camp. Like we're investing in our business and in our future. And what I love the most about you two is that you're just as passionate as I am about building a legacy with your content. It's not like one-off things, but you're imagining what it would be like 5 years from now. You guys have thought about that? Like it's Q2,
Right.
2023.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Right.
even now we look at how it was at the beginning when we first got started, and then we see the evolution. We're like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
Yeah.
like this is incredible, and just
And it's still just the beginning.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, and then also seeing, and this is the really cool thing about it, is like seeing new community members, seeing new Ecamm Live users coming into the community and see where they're coming from, and that we were already there. And all of us in the community, we know how that feels like, right? And then we walk everyone one step at a time, one step at a time, and everybody just shares their experience,
Yeah.
and it calms the new users down,
Yeah.
because sometimes it's like, okay, they come in and they feel like they have to do all of these things,
Right.
and then we think about it and we can show them and say, hey, listen, this is where we were before. And it took time. Everything didn't happen at the same time. You don't have to get equipment right away, all this high-end equipment. Just wait for it. Just see when you need it. Just start, just go live, just like everybody
Start
says.
with what you have.
Yeah.
Start with
So it's the evolution is, yeah.
So what you're saying is, if I heard you correctly, we can all go back and watch the very first episode of Ana and Fuljens to see how it looked like. Can we do like a yearbook?
Stephanie, this is like the thing I've been wanting to do the most, because every time like March, April comes up, it's like the anniversary of the very first Ecamm Network news. And this is just so amazing because I was behind the camera producing, and Ana was the on-camera talent delivering all the news. And we had like this entire storyline for the episode where Katie's chickens broke loose and all these things like that. It was something,
It was
right?
packed. We packed it too much.
We had some commercials from like Ken and Glenn's very first videos that they produced on YouTube. it was interesting, right? And the thing is,
and you came on and you're like, what am I watching?
Yeah. It was streamed only on, I think, Ecamm Network, that Ecamm Network page, not the group. And we're like, why is like there's nobody here? And like, and just like a very few people. And then Ana was like, let's go back live again after the show is done and go into the Ecamm Live community together. And let's just explain what happened, what went down, share the link so people can just go and check out the replay. And she was like, we should do this more often. Let's just stay on camera and deliver the news together. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but that was the plan from the beginning. I was like, Fuljens, let's produce together. Let's do it together. Let's be on camera together. I think that will be a better. And he's like, no, I'll produce behind the scenes and you deliver the news.
It was great though. It was great. And I want to go back and just like get some clips. And I was like, no, I don't want to see it. It's just too traumatizing.
It is. It was. I didn't
it was
get any
great.
break.
It was great. I thought
for
it was
you
great.
Because you were behind the scenes. I was right on camera and I was doing everything and there was no breaks, you guys. And I know I can talk without taking breaks, but that was too much.
I love it. I mean, because it's one of those things. I feel like we all started somewhere. And like I said, the show has evolved, your run of show, your graphics, your background, and our gear. Man, I remember the first time I went live ever was I was using OBS, which is like the IKEA of live streaming, and I had a green screen. Someone had asked me like, what does your first video look like? And I looked and my hair was up to here. And I was like, probably like I had like these little chipmunk cheeks and stuff. But I feel like it would be fun just to kind of show like Ecamm Fam when we first started and where we're at now. I think that would be adorable. Yeah. Shout out to Gabe who's saying, I love the story behind the beginning. I literally, when you guys were sharing the stories, I was like, I'm about to cap cut this and do like the little heart emojis coming out because every time Ana looked at, she's like, bing. I was like, I'm like watching a telenovela right now. I'm like, what's going on?
Novelas, yep.
Like, what's going on over here? What's going on? I love it. Well, hey, listen, you two, this has been absolutely amazing. If this is your first time tuning in to, Backstage Pass for Leap Into Live, this is just a small flavor of what you can expect. Obviously, it's going to be much more structured because every session we want you to walk away and level up. And not only that, but apply it. See, that's the thing that I feel like most people don't realize. You have a Leap Into Live, which is going to open your world to a whole new world of opportunities and all these different things. But then you still have Ecamm Fam to support you. So if you're like, hey, how did they do that thing again? Has anyone tried this yet? They'll support you all along the way because Ecamm Fam's always there from the get-go. And yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we taking like votes on what you're gonna wear? Are you gonna like give us behind the scenes look? Do we get to vote?
You keep giving us like TikTok ideas and things like that, right? Like,
what did I call it? It's the group and move. Y'all,
the group and move. The group and move.
The group and move. Oh, that was the one thing that I wanted to say. Is I feel like with Ecamm, everyone gets to develop their own signature show. Because when I hopped on India Delgado's show, I was like, what is this? She got like her graphics just scream like, I'm a badass. like mine's all like cute, professional. And hers is like graffiti. And I was like, yo, like where am I? I was like, I felt like I was on the streets of Philadelphia. Like where am I?
That's the Philly in her.
I know, right? She brought the flavor of Philly in there. I was like, oh my God, like you could do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it allows you to brand your shows very easily.
And express yourself very easily, yes.
Express yourself. Did you hear that song in your head? Am I just dating myself? Express yourself. Okay. All right, you two. It's been absolutely amazing to have you guys on here. I literally cannot wait for Leap Into Live. Again, friends, it's happening at April 24th to the 25th. It was funny. I usually play Doc Rock's video, but I was like, I'm so in love with this telenovela right now. I completely forgot. April 24th to the 25th. Paul Duncan will drop that link for you. It's leapintolive.com. Ana and Fuljens, you're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the group and move and all the things that you taught the Ecamm Fam. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We cannot wait for everything that you're doing. You're doing a great job. I always enjoy your keynotes. have to make it every single time. I'm like, I gotta watch it live.
Yeah.
And all of these are live, so you are able to interact with everybody else in the chat room. It's just going to be a great
Absolutely.
time, educational, taking you to the
Inspirational.
next, taking you to the next leap.
Yes.
In your,
The next leap. And you know what? It's like maybe the next one we'll call it the quantum leap because I feel like it's just boom. It's like super leap.
you can write it down.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Wait, we said aperture. What was that? There was group and move.
Stephio.
Stephio. Damn. This is like a mastermind in like 40 minutes. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you, everyone. I'll talk to you later. Make sure that you're there for Leap Into Live. So bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, guys.